Welcome to our 5 on 5. Please be joined by Chris Walker, Jackson County Clerk. Good to see you. Thanks for being here today. So I know how busy you are right now. Appreciate you coming in. So what is the deadline to register to vote?
Registration deadline in the state of Oregon for new voters who basically are unregistered is next Tuesday, October 16th. So a week away. Quickly
coming.
Yeah.
Gotta get your information in there.
Absolutely.
Okay. So and people can do that pretty easily, right? They don't have to come down to the office to register.
You do not. Oregon, as Oregon residents, you're very lucky because we have the online voter registration at the OregonVotes.gov, which is the Secretary of State's website. Just click on register to vote and you can do that easily right online. Now we also have the automatic registration that you can do just by conducting a transaction or a qualifying transaction at the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Okay, and so with that deadline coming quickly, you guys have to be mailing ballots pretty quick. Do you guys know when you're doing that?
Yeah, we absolutely. Jackson County residents can expect to see their ballots shortly after October 19th. We are dropping our ballots at the United States Postal Processing Facility right out here in Medford on the 19th of October. So you will probably start seeing them the very next day.
Yeah, so just right after the registration
Absolutely.
deadline. Okay, getting them out there quick. Obviously, people want to review those, look at those pamphlets. That makes a lot of sense. Do you have any idea, you've been doing this a few years as clerk, do you have any idea, a midterm, what kind of numbers you're expecting here in Jackson County?
Well, there's the political climate right now. There's a lot of interest on, it doesn't matter what party you're a member of, or even if you're not a member of a party, there's just a lot of passion going on right now. And I think we're going to be in the 60-65 percentile. It could surprise me and we could actually turn up higher. I don't think it'll be a presidential turnout. That usually is in the range of 78 to 82%. So I think a solid 65, but again, remains to be seen. We could be at as high as 70%.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's not, it's not a presidential year, I understand that, but that still sounds like a pretty good number for
Absolutely.
midterm. Non-affiliated voters, that seems to be something that we've seen rising, I don't know, is it statewide as well as here locally?
Yeah, and I think, in my opinion, what I think that is there is the political climate. People might be saying, hey, I don't relate to either of the major political parties, so I'm just going to register as a non-affiliated voter. The other item in the state of Oregon is we were the first in the country to have automatic voter registration. So when you have a transaction at the DMV, whether it be an ID card, state issued, or a driver's license, a qualifying transaction data information gets automatically sent to the Secretary of State's office, and then it moves forward onto us through the Oregon Centralized Voter Registration System. So in Oregon, you are automatically registered to vote. It is an opt-out, not an opt-in. But all of the people brought on through that system are registered as non-affiliated voters. They do have an option to pick a party if they choose to. But what we're seeing, the trend is most of those people just stay on the rolls as a non-affiliated voter. So I think that's the bigger percentage of those people coming on the rolls as non-affiliates, and spurring, of course, the registration for the non-affiliated voter count.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, all right, very good. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Much more in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. We're going to be here with Jackson County Clerk Chris Walker. So I wanted to talk about kind of mistakes. You guys have a whole team of people, looking at these things and making sure that everything is done by the book. What should people need to know to make sure their vote is counted?
Well, the biggest mistake that we see on ballots is either the voter does not sign that outer envelope, or that the signature doesn't match. And there is a array of different other items that come up. And we have to deal with all those during an election. But as a voter, the biggest thing you can do is make sure that you sign that outer envelope, or make sure your signature matches to what we have on file on your voter registration record. Now, just because those things do happen, it doesn't mean you're automatically invalidated. Your vote doesn't count. The great part about Oregon, and we've been doing this a while, and so we have remedies for the voter, such as if you forget to sign the ballot, we're going to send you a postcard stating that you forgot to sign your ballot, and actually on that, you can actually sign on the affidavit, send it back into us. We will compare the signatures, and get your ballot approved. But don't ignore that notice. We want to get your ballot counted. You have 14 days after the election to remedy that signature problem.
Yes, because nothing is official until it is official.
Same as with the bad signature ballot. We are going to send you a letter in the mail and letting you know how to remedy the signature on that. Don't ignore those notices. It's not personal. We have to follow the rules just like our voters do. And we are there to make sure that your ballot gets counted. So if you get those notices, don't take it personal. Respond to it. We want to make sure that your vote is counted.
I'm sure you guys get a lot of spouses signing the wrong ballots.
We do.
Too,
We
right?
call those household switches. And just an array of different
course.
things that come in.
But the important thing is, keep an eye on your mail. You can fix that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Great
And
to
call
see
my
you.
office.
There you go. All right. Thanks very much. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Great.